Hey there everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this episode 2 of March Moto Madness, Mike and I ride the 150-mile Cherokee Challenge. We try to sleep in 28-degree camping weather, and we watch the Harley, Pan American, and other big bikes do a muddy enduro trials course. Stay tuned.
All right. Yes. And down the line.
You gave me. I have the Joe and a Michael.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. He will give you wristbands and raffle tickets.
Sweet.
This is our little cove where we're camping, hiding away. Not too many places for hammocks, so this is one of the better spots. So as evening is falling, we're going to go out and tour around the campsite, check out the vendors, visit with other people, see what the sights are. So in episode 1, Mike and I did a 500-mile multi-day camping adventure backcountry ride up through Georgia, Alabama, into Tennessee. I'll have a link at the end of that video. Meanwhile, we're going to enjoy the evening, a campfire, and crawl into our sleeping bags for a big day tomorrow. Well, good morning, people. It's Friday morning, brisk. A little rain came out overnight. Stayed pretty comfortable in my tent till early this morning. We've been up, had breakfast. But we're gonna head out in a little bit on the Cherokee Challenge. It's about 150 miles run today. Chances for winning a raffle. Well, we're on our way for the Cherokee Challenge. It's 10:04. There's the registration desk and Yamaha and all their T700s. We're gonna get on one of those and go for a test ride here. And don't forget the Harley Davidson Pan Americans. Well, we finally gotten onto some dirt. Actually, not very far from camp. Cherokee Challenge underway. Yep, little gravel, little stony, little steep, tight turns. Pay attention to what you're doing. A lot of traffic out as far as many other bikes. So ride to the right and expect traffic at every turn. Yeah. A little suspension adjustment.
Yeah.
Well, this is a fun twisty road.
Yeah.
I don't know how much time we're making.
We're making good time. We're actually coming up on our first picture spot.
Still on the Cherokee Challenge. Trying to keep up with Mike here. Ride this big old 800. Start to get the feel of it a little better all the time. Pretty fun on this road. We had been putting in some hard, fast, dusty miles when we came to this lovely spot to stop and take a little break. Not long after we started our break, a bunch of other riders that were out enjoying the same route we were came along. Here we are at our second required photo spot to complete the Cherokee Challenge, and we're on our way back to camp. It's time for relaxation, get some dinner in ourselves, sit around and enjoy our evening. So while we're waiting in the chow line, we take a little look around at all the bikes that are in our vicinity. Some amazing eclectic things going on. Here is the dining hall, and they put out 2 delicious meals a day, breakfast and supper, and it's kudos to them. You won't go unfed. Great day of riding, gotten a good meal in ourselves, listened to some good music, sit around the campfire and climb into our sleeping bags again. Well, good morning, sunshine. I brought you some breakfast. 28 degrees last night, and there's evidence of it all around us as we look on a tent, look out across the pond. Mike had a very sleepless night. He was freezing in his hammock there. His sleeping bag was not up to par. I didn't fare a whole lot better, but much better than he did. We're going to get some blood flowing in us. A little coffee will help, and mosey over to where the enduro trials is going to take place, and that should be a lot of fun. Yeah, I wish I could remember the name of this fella in the orange jersey there. He owns this 250 Chinese bike that can be shipped to you in a crate. He owns about 6 of them. He's 72 years old and rides enduros all over the United States, carrying this thing in the trunk of his car. Real character, real neat guy. So he swears by them. So leave your comments if you've had any experience with these specific Chinese bikes. Well, we're going to get started with the big bike Mud Enduro Trials Challenge. Enjoy. So here comes one of the riders I've been waiting anxiously to see on the Harley Pan American, and we're going to see how he does. So this Harley product and this rider shows us how it's done, and this mud is incredible. I can't even imagine a small bike on it, but these guys are really good.
It is Saturday, 12 o'clock. We have decided that done just about everything we wanted to do. We rode up on some great roads. We rode some great roads while we were here. We got to see some cool stuff. And if it's cold like it was last night, which it may well be, I just don't have the gear for that. It was not a great night for me. Dad slept great though.
Yep, I stayed warm, but I had about everything I brought with me on. I had some backup stuff. I still had a wool sweater I could have put on.
Yeah.
Down pants, man, down pants. That's the answer.
Yeah, I had everything on, including my windbreakers. And it's 36 inside my tent, and buddy Bob said that it was 28 when he got outside his tent, and he's out in the field. So cold night, military sleeping bag did not cut it. Lesson learned.
Yeah, so I agreed wholeheartedly with Mike. We had a 500-mile ride ahead of us, and he had to get to work on Monday morning, so another cold night was not in the cards. It's time to pack up, hit the road. So we're back on the road. Our plan is to reach Warner Robins, Georgia before dark, but we had problems, as you'll see up ahead. So it took a little longer, and we didn't arrive till 10 p.m.
So we're no more than about an hour into our head back to Macon, and Mike noticed his battery ammeter showing a discharge and going down, down, and went to zero. Troubleshooting, picked up a battery, so we're hoping that's the issue. It's a relatively new lithium battery, and maybe it just gave up the ghost.
Yeah, we got the new battery installed, and that seemed to fix the problem. And we're winding our way on down out of the mountains of Georgia, headed home. So I sure hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, give it the thumbs up and think about subscribing, because I've got a lot more rides coming up this summer, including the Wyoming BDR and more rides out west on my WR250 and probably the DR650. So we'll see you on the next one. Ride safe.